which was, something that was not good enough. Look at Forest Rangers, for argument's sake. They were tested long time ago. They only ended up getting the results a day before the match, and as a result, it costed them, a game. So really, I don't know whether it's the right way for us to be able to apportion the blame on the clubs. I think in this case, all of us, the Zambian FM and the clubs, they need to take responsibility. Everybody is to blame. Everybody must take responsibility. I think it's a learning curve. We need to understand. We did not expect, these things to be able to come to occur. But now that they're here with us, I think we just have to embrace them and be able to say, going forward, we need to find a solution how best we can be able to go forward in terms of running football, and how clubs can be able to adhere to all these things. I look at it in that for now the league, the new season will start in October. I think it's a good it's a good time. There's 2 months in between, and there's two months can be able to afford, the clubs can afford to do the tests. The Zambian FA can be able also to afford to hold seminar, because COVID-19 is with us. It won't disappear anytime soon. So it's important that in the interim,
so these very problems will still be there.
Still be there. So it's important that now we have seminars, that will be conducted by the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Youth and Sport, the Zambian FA, the stakeholders, the clubs, all those things, so that we have a positive way of going forward, how we should be able to handle the games. Because when you hear about the vaccine, it won't come so soon. Yes, there are indications that things are being done in a right way, but it will take time. Maybe we could have the vaccine by November, December. So in which time our league would have started. So it's very, very important for us to have seminars on how best we can be able to move forward.
Let me get a few calls, and then we'll have Mapala also chime in. 0960-200-490. You can also send your text messages via Facebook Live and also via YouTube Live. Okay, from Facebook, we have Charity Nkoma, who is watching. Franklin President Carlo Jr. says, Chair, I see you.
Thank you.
Samson Musheke says, connected. Thank you for connecting with us, Samson. AP Alex Dola says, good morning, board of football luminaries tuned in via headsets. We know COVID-19 is real. More important, but the Tanzania and Burundian leagues successfully ended their leagues, and Zambia, we have failed. Imagine the Somalian league running successfully. The Moroccan, South African, and Egyptian leagues are restarting in August and have taken more than a month to prepare for the restart. While Zambia, we restarted 2 weeks. I think fans and health authorities could have done better. Let's not blame the clubs for non-compliance, and just agree that it's a collective failure. If it's the health authorities who called off the Forest Rangers versus Zanaco match, then what exactly are Forest Rangers being penalized for? And Zanaco also never had the COVID-19 results. Why did FAS allow Nkana to play against Zanaco without knowing their COVID-19 results? All right, please, red arrows, silence our noisy neighbors. Monday day, football powerful dynamos is the color. Fimofin 2. Fiakulola Shafie. And he says, have a blessed day. Thank you, AP Alex Dollar. Hebrew says, morning panelists, good analysis. Chair, I always follow you. I'm getting you from Dola while I'm at a funeral. My dad's young brother, or my dad in short, passed on. Our condolences. Francis Senior Mutale says, good morning, Backpage family. Enjoying the mother of all sports shows from Cabanana. Thank you. Now Alindunda says, morning, Lorenzo Shadow Walker, our white chair, my young bro Mapalo.
Morning to
you. Studio, chair, head sock. We're still celebrating You Never Walk Alone Champions 2019, 2020.
Wow.
Chelsea winning the FA Cup, watching live from Kwahaye, Mongo Town. Thank you. Samanash Muviana says, blame should be heaped on the clubs. They were not isolated, the players, and you expect FAS to isolate the players? That's Samanash Muviana. Right. You can also post your comments via YouTube Live. All you need to do is simply log on to YouTube, look for Lorenzo Entertainment TV, hit the red subscribe button, and you're able to actually get on board. A few calls, then Mapalo comes on. You are through to chart a back page. Good morning. Kindly give us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Elijah Tiambo. I'm calling from Angola.
Elijah Indola. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. I want to just that as well. It was able to watch Korea and Mapalo of the alluded to comparing the mature ending of our league, our Bola budget. Yeah, I'm one of those people that were against the idea of the league being delayed president to be open. But when the go ahead was given by the president, I made it to take blame the team myself because I think that the rising cases of this pandemic, some cases were not played to players and officials so I'm sure the first president to come up with such an idea and this is safe, it is a welcome move. Prevention is better than cure. COVID-19 is real. So to keep playing with people's lives, we might end up with it. So better we close it now than continuing to live people's lives. Thank you so very much.
Thank you for coming through. All right, Mapalo, what do you make of, is it Elijah? Yeah, Elijah.
Well, I agree, Mr. Elijah. As I already said, people's health should come first. In as much as we love football, people's health is more important. And we tried. It was a welcome move to reintroduce the league, but like Chair has said, maybe we should have given it a bit more time, because the more established leagues like the one in Egypt and the one in South Africa are due to commence this month, and we decided to commence ours just 2 weeks post the president's go ahead. So yeah, it is a learning curve, and I just hope everything will be sorted out next time. I just hope we'll be able to supply more kits. We'll be able to deal with these precautions, these measures in better ways. As I don't think I can add on any more, as already has been said right now. So we just want to see life and football, come back to normal, and we just hope you can give us back our Bola Z. All we want as stakeholders is to ensure that the players are safe, but in doing that, we need to come up with a better technique, better measures, better ways to curb, the spread of this virus.
Okay. All right. Let me get a call and check. Comes on 0960-200-490. I'll be running through the league as we now look at permutations. Who might just nick it and who might just suffer the drop. All right. And who has already been relegated. Okay. You're through to Backpage.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Kindly give us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Mandora.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. Lorenzo. Sometimes even Timothy Kopakona Kuwasungo for Steve. Our president was still while under go ahead in a league in which league. So our father why no I know one book that takes them up there before the league. What after a great speed of no. One book their border, I'm up there, I'm a team them with the testing biology, but if it did, what the coronavirus. Nombayera kutura ligi pakati yakano pusha magames besa ngatawaambire bino kwamba because nabashira marongo to 15 August kwamba ukaba like ama leso Afrika baramba ligi but ifo boto amba ligi bwangu yo maplayers bana maplayers wale ya bora ama teams ya mbele ya bora tawa tamaliza wote wakwiti amona waambira bena wale ya ba na coronavirus like our forest rangers. So, one thing I'm not happy with the fact.
Okay, all right.
yera nkusuka dikinja ama teams were ama players but late.
Okay.
So I think about next time make sure that money to tell Robert. Yero kutu alenga cha kushako. Ili ashira ya kwa otabwa ya kunkana. Tuishi watu kwa chuo deadline wao ufanya kumpea kumpia na ipita tabamu pili ndara kwa pansia sharako. So I think ya kuwa pena bankana wale keshepo banda kwa ile para kwa bankana kutibate. So wale keshepo ingeta uli wasaka Dynamo after baba batenda ado tukeze kwa chuo bankana bane Milan wapo kama points. Wale bakambukula kula ya trofi wa pera bankana bakambukutaira timu mbili bakonkepana ta kama mwenge huyo. So I think ili ashira kwa otawa bali so tini wangu bankana.
Okay, all right.
Tufamtende twarubira bena. Sancho.
All right, Chair, what do you make of his contribution? Now, one thing that really I would also want you to get your comment is the aspect of having to allow certain teams to go ahead and play when their results are not ready. That was a serious anomaly.
Yeah, this is where you feel, for Forest Rangers as well, because when Forest Rangers declared that these are our results, we did, test 58 of us, 28 of them, inclusive of players and officials, had the COVID, tests. At that time, of course, Zanaco had done their tests, but they did not have the results. I think this is where you feel for Forest Rangers. In all fairness, I want to believe that the docking of points should have, there should have been a consideration to say, okay, look, even if maybe the channel of communication was wrong, you could blame them on the channel of communication. But the truth of the matter, they had positive tests in their camp, and as a result, they thought they could not play. They went to the stadium, but they were not in the right frame of mind to be able to play, because you all know that a coach would have his own team that he would want to play. But owing to the fact that there was the pandemic is with us, they couldn't play. But here it is, we have a boredom decision, and points were docked off, Forest Rangers. I personally, I can urge Forest Rangers to appeal. Let them be able to appeal this, decision. Yeah.
Okay.
So that when you move forward again, you find even Zanaco, when they were playing the subsequent game, that's the time they discovered that 5 of their players had COVID-19.
Yes.
So they were able to pull out those players, and that's how the game was able to go ahead. So now, feel for Forest Rangers. Look at their circumstances. Look at how it was. But we are not the final authority. FAS is, and the disciplinary committee thought otherwise. But in all fairness, let Forest Rangers be able to appeal. Now, going forward, when you look at the teams that are there, I want to believe that all these 5-6 teams are worthy representatives of, in terms of worthy ambassadors to be able to represent Zambia in terms of continental football. We're talking of NAPSA, Green Eagles, Zesco United, Forest Rangers in Ghana, and up to Zanaco. They're with it. Even Forest Rangers, for argument's sake, they were on top on merit. Yeah, they were on top on merit. So they deserve also to be able to play continental football. If 4 things being equal, they come third or second, they are deserving to be able to play continental football. Tennant has done a very good job at Forest Rangers. They were on top on merit. They earned it. It's not like it was given to them on a silver plate. So there are a lot of insinuations out there where people are saying, no, Bafore, we're not ready to play continental football. They are not worthy to be in that. No, they were as at week 25. They were topping the charts. They played football. They won games, and they were on top. So if the league was to be curtailed at that time, Forest Rangers would have been worthy champions to be able to play the Champions League football. But now, because the dynamics have changed, and as we go ahead, as we play the next 2 games, there'll be twists and turns. So we don't know really who will be able to top. It could be in Ghana, it could be Forest, it could be NAPSA. You don't know who will be able to win it. But whoever will come out as top 4, they'll be worthy to be able to represent the country.
Okay. All right, let me get a call. Then Mapla also gets to come in 0960 200 490. That is 0960 200 490. When you call us at a push of a button, you're definitely through to our program as we get interactive with you through to 13. All right, so here we go with our next caller. You're through to Backpage. You're through to the program.
Yes, good morning, Lorenzo.
Good morning. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
This is Nixon calling from Solwezi.
Nixon. Yes, please. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, actually, we are very much happy for the fans to stop the league so that at least the players can be prepared for the next season.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But one thing which is making me happy is the competition which we have in our Zambian league.
Mm-hmm.
You see, because this time we can't predict the team which is going to win the trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Another, if you check on it, there's the irrigation there, down there. They are also too much tight. Actually, we can say they are not following social distance.
Oh.
Yes. So, what I can say is, I'm just very much happy for our league to end so that players they can prepare for the next season.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
This is what I wanted to contribute. Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming through, Nixon.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me get one more. 0960 200 490. That is 0960 200 490. Officer Chala Henry says, greetings, enjoying the show from Mamba Collieries in Southern Province.
Oh,
Wow.
greetings
Thank
to
you very
you.
much for
He's now in Mamba.
Imagine that. And then Kennedy
All the best.
Mukondia. Yes, Kennedy says, Chair and Mapalo just wishing the Ghanas all the best of luck as we take on Chelsea.
Come on, you Gunners.
Wow, come on, you Gunners, but as well, come on, you Arsenals. I mean, Chelsea. May the best team win.
Yeah, absolutely. Then Nobo Sinkala says, good morning. I'm watching via Facebook in Mufulera. Thank you, Basinkala. And then Kennedy Chungu Libongani says, watching you from Wulangililo Kitwe, who takes the largest chunk of the blame against the football situation we have found ourselves in. All right, Kida Chichi says, guys, I see you. And then Lucky Katare says, morning panel, following from Kabwe. Patsam P. Lungu says, morning Lorenzo, Mapalo, and Bache, watching from Livingston.
Good morning to you. How's Livingston?
And then Mibelo Nomai says, good morning, Lorenzo, Mapalo, Che, tuned in via headsets from Yunza. Thank you, Mibelo. All right, there we go. Now, our last caller before we go for a breather. Okay, the number is 0960 200 490. You'll be able to call us again on the other side. All right, so let me try to see. You're through to Backpage. Good morning, Morgan. How are you? Please go ahead, Morgan. Uh-huh.
Good morning.
Yeah.
handle that role.
Okay. Thank you, Morgan, for coming through. All right. We're catching a breather. I'll have to pick it up with my pal on the other side. All right. So please don't forget to log on to YouTube. Look for Lorenzo Entertainment TV. Hit the red subscribe button. Here are the comments coming through via YouTube. Musonda Chama Yamishi says, hello, Backpage. Watching you from Chisamba while on duty. Today is the day for the Gunners. Go Gunners. And then Carlos Cardozo says, watching from Abidjan. All right. Thank you very much, Carlos. Benny Muma says, good morning, Lorenzo. Chair Mapalo, I support the closure of the league.
Morning.
Awesome. So join us for more on the other side. We're going to cut transmission just provisionally. But when we come back, we'll have you reconnected on YouTube. We'll have you reconnected on Facebook Live as well. So please get your comments coming through. I'll be running through the league standings and see which teams have been relegated. And then also those that have actually may just survive relegation, who are genuine title contenders with 2 games to play in the league in the next few days. All that, we're definitely coming to you in a teeny tiny bit. So we're going to have you cut just provisionally.